Hi everyone, it's Margaret here. It's so good to be back after a long break. Sometimes life gets in the way of crafting and you have to give it priority. So it's a beautiful summer here. I'm enjoying the wonderful weather, and I have been doing some crafting and wanted to do a few catch-up videos just to show you a few things I've been working on. I have to put these items on Etsy because again, my space is limited, so I just wanted to show you in advance before posting what is available. These are some little pin cushions that I had done and posted them on Facebook a while back. I just never did a video on it, and I just wanted to show you that I've used here some very old antique linen, which I've added a little bit of coffee stain to it because I wanted this one to look very very tattered. And just by using these old linens, you can make these gorgeous little pin cushions that make wonderful little gifts. And you can see that I've edged it with this beautiful, I really don't know if it's like a tatting. I don't think it's crochet. It might be tatting, I'm not sure, but it's very old, and it adds a lot of prettiness to the edging of this pillow. And I've used an image of this lady sewing in the center, and again edged it with some new and old trims. And then just to give it a little bit of fun, I added these little spools and these little charms, little scissors and bobbin, and these pretty little stick pins that I've added again for a little touch of prettiness. Now I've seen some gorgeous stick pins out there. I'm certainly not an expert at stick pins, and I just did them quite simply and added them here. And this has a little banner that says a stitch in time saves 9. So that's that little one. And then I made again, you can use this as a stick pin, a pin holder or a stick pin holder. You can hang it. This is more of a hanging style that you can put either on a door, on the wall, on a bedpost, in a sewing room, wherever. I love this fabric, and I can't tell you what color it is. I don't know if it's going to be distorted on the video, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's almost like an embroidered tulle, and then it has these gorgeous leaves of like a copper embroidery on it, which adds a lot of sparkle and light. And then I've used this gorgeous picture, I love this one, of this beautiful lady with some lilies. I used the same fabric to create this lovely little flower and a rose flower here, and this little old rhinestone and filigree brooch that I used to embellish the flower. And here you can see I had these beautiful Aurora Borealis crystals that I got off a garment, and I've added them all around here. That adds a lot of dimension. And whoops, sorry, and that's that one there. And I've made a heart pillow as well. And what started out to be, well, I was using lace. I'll show you the back. I had added some lace to it. I had tinted it a little bit in the pink color with the avocado dye. And I used a moire base, a vintage moire base, which picks up a beautiful fleshy pink. And then use this gorgeous diamond patterned embroidered tulle on top. And I changed my mind as I used the lace as the bottom base of the trim. I remembered I had this this trim here. This is not old. It's a fringe trim, but you can see it's threads with little square detailing on it, and it's lush and beautiful, and it was just the perfect color. So I thought I would use that as the top piece. And again, that gives it a lot of fullness and richness. And then I had, again, these vintage drapery trims, the looped, and it was in a very light green color, and the braided trim all around. And as you can see, I've added this beautiful lady in the corner and added a little bit of dimensional sparkle paint on the top to add a little bit of prettiness again. This pretty rose-colored loop trim all around. And then I've added these little floral features here, some wedding dress applique with lots of pearls and dyed in avocado. And then I added these pretty little dangles of all the beads, picking up the colors from the pillow, and this little key to my heart charm here. And this piece here, it was a piece of fabric. It was a crisscross, almost like a linen with this crisscross piece, and I wanted to use it in the corner here, and then I've just plastered it with the beads in every center, and it gives it a really pretty look to that. So that's my latest heart pillow, and it's very feminine, and I really like the way it turned out. So I have made a couple of other projects. I'll be back soon to show you, ladies. And like I said, it's good to be back. Hope you enjoyed this, and see you soon. Bye for now.